Well, I've finished building the first gantry lift, the larger of the two. I have it propped up, and I was able to do it mostly myself, but I did need to get a little help from my wife when she found a free moment in order to get it raised. And I built it in such a way that I sort of had a double hinge with the diagonal braces, and that seemed to work okay. You'll see it in the video. You'll see how that worked out. But I'll turn the camera around. You can see what's going on here. Okay, here it is in position. Well, actually, it's not in position. It has to go over to one side about half a foot, and it has to go further aft another 1.5 feet or so. And the next gantry lift I build will be just like this one, slightly smaller, only because the 4x4s I have remaining are just a little shorter than the ones I used here. So it won't be quite as tall, maybe not quite as wide, but it's going to be further up by the bow, or I don't have as much beam anyway, and I have more room. So between the two, I'll be able to lift the boat, and we'll go from there. But this video is just about really how I built the gantry. It picks up from part one. And what I think I'll do is I'll include, if you didn't see part one, I'll include parts of that in this video. And that concludes the gantry lift build. The rest of it is just using the gantry lift when I go to pick up the boat. That'll be a separate video. Now, I'm not going to show how I build the forward gantry lift, because it's just going to be an exact copy, really. Aside from the length of the 4x4s, it's just the same thing. I don't want to repeat it. Now, a few people around here asked me why did I design the gantry the way that I did, and the answer is very simple. The design was inspired by what I had for materials already here lying around, where I didn't have to go buy them, and I really had to squeak by with the 2x4s. I could have used more. I had to really scrounge, and in the end there was an old sign that wasn't needed anymore in town, and I had permission to go take it, and the sign was built with 2x4s and some plywood. I put it in the back of my truck and disassembled it, and got the last few bits of 2x4s that I needed, just enough to squeak by. I had plenty of fasteners, and I didn't use any glue. I think I mentioned that before, for the simple reason that all these 4x4s and material I used to build the gantry, I can repurpose that material and use it for something else later down the road. I only need these gantries to get the boat turned over. Once it's turned over, and also to lift the boat up when it's right side up, so I can get the ballast keels underneath in position, and then lower the boat down over them and get those fastened in place. And then one more time to lift the boat as I roll the trailer underneath it when that time comes. Other than that, though, I won't need those gantry lifts, and I'll just disassemble them. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get you an answer. Thanks for watching.
girl, now wait just a minute. I've got something to say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time.